Hey, it's maakudesuyo and welcome to a BOXLOG. Yeah, Friday, you guys might have seen I did 4 rounds of sparring, and in the description you could read kind of like what I did. 2 rounds of sparring in orthodox stance, 2 rounds of sparring in southpaw, and felt really good even though I was super tired. And yeah, after that the coach told me like just do switch, like do whatever stance you want. And yeah, Saturday had to work at the Nagoya branch of my school, so didn't have time. So essentially, Saturdays I usually pretty much can't go to the boxing gym for this entire year, this coming school year. Um, and then Sunday, I it's been a long time, but I worked at my little part-time job at a burger shop near me. Um, I think it's gonna become more and more famous and more busy, but it wasn't too busy yesterday because it was rainy. It wasn't like very good weather, and it was kind of cold. So it was slow the first 30 minutes, which was kind of good. I was like, okay, all right, cool. It's been a while, so I'm trying to remember things. And then it just full seating out of nowhere. That's how it usually is over there. It is quite a popular shop, high Google ratings, um, and the owner just is gonna enter uh, a burger championship here in Japan. He's in the top 40 something, and the first kind of preliminary rounds will be tomorrow. So I really wish him luck. I hope he does well. But even just getting past that, or even not even getting past that, it's already big, like top 40 something, right? So it's gonna be big. So that's why I only work there once a month now, because I love working there. I love the people there. I love the customers I get to meet there. My friends go there sometimes while I'm working. And I love the food there that I get to eat sometimes for free because I work there. But I'm not in it, yeah, I'm not in it for the money. It's just for the experience. But yeah, I'm now super busy. My kindergarten work, I work 6 days a week, and then pro boxing, busy, right? So, but yeah, yesterday after my part-time job, which is here in Gifu, I took the train and went with my friend to Nagoya to check out a boxing shop because I needed to find shorts, like boxing trunks. I need to find boxing trunks that have my name on it. So I was thinking like, oh, I should probably save money and just like get like, I don't know, either use the boxing trunks I already have, which is like pretty thin and stuff. It's not super flashy, but it's the color that I like, which is blue. And it's Leone, which is like this Italian brand, but it's kind of, this one's kind of cheap. I don't even know if it's real, but I got it off of Amazon. And just use that, kind of save money, and then save money for like a really like nice custom one on another match. Because one of the problems is like I only have 2 months left, and right now like a month and a half left to get this order in, which would, it would be rush and which would cost more money. But it turns out like the owner of the gym, told one of my good friends, a fellow teammate, pro boxer, and told him to tell me where to get custom boxing trunks, and it has to include the name of our gym. So obviously, just by doing that, it has to be custom. So even though I'm like, I don't know, it's okay if I don't have my name on it yet for my first fight. But to have the name of the gym on it, that means you have to customize it. So Might as well put your own name on it, right? My own name on it. So he told me the website, and I was like, actually, I already know that website. I heard it from a bunch of people, and so he told me the details, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he said, like, yeah, right now, essentially, if you just say you're a pro boxer now, and you have a fight set, they will prioritize you, and they will get it done. Um, So I was like, that's cool. And I look it up and like custom things, like essentially it'll cost like maybe like 30, 40,000 yen. So that's like a cool, I don't know, 200 to 300 bucks US dollars. And that's just like, oh, it's a lot of money. And I could technically offset it by getting sponsors, which is, what pro boxing is about. But at the same time, it's like, but it's, my fight is in Kobe. Oh, wait, did I mention this? I might not have mentioned this yet. I actually have a fight set on May 6th. So, yeah. It was they told me, the owner told me, like, the day of my protest. So, he said, like, if you pass, you have a fight on May 6th. And I was like, oh boy, that's like literally 2 months away, which is very quicker than most of the pro boxers who debuted from my gym. So I was like, whoa. And I'll be fighting at lightweight, which is I'm only 158 centimeters. I'm only 5'2". I'm tiny. Like even Nick Ball, who is around 158, 157, or essentially my height, he fights at featherweight, which is like couple weight classes below what I'm planning to fight in. So it's gonna be wild. But just gonna have fun. Anyways, yeah. So, but order custom boxing trunks from this website, which also was one who recently made boxing trunks for Casimero, a Filipino boxer, and a bunch of champions here in Japan. And spend 30,000, 40,000, maybe even more, or go to a nearby boxing shop and buy boxing trunks, and they might have a customization option. So I go there and I find a pair that I like, and it's the color that I like, and it's like a good size and kind of look nice. And then I thought, I'm gonna get it. This is it. Right? So of course it's blank. The brand is Boxer, which was just goes Boxer Hard Knock Life. That's cool. I believe, I don't really know, but my friend at the gym said like, oh yeah, I think that's the Isami brand, which is the shop I bought it at. Like that's probably their brand. I don't know, or they have just like a collaboration with them. But this is only 6,000 yen, so very cheap compared to like all the other options, right? But of course it is blank. So what am I gonna do? I want to actually customize it myself. In fact, I'm even thinking of doing it by hand. I was thinking on the front here, putting my first name, last name here, and then I'm thinking of putting the name of my gym. Trying to decide either here, so like, because it's 2 words, so one here and then one here, or like on the white stripe here, or kind of like on this, because there's like this trim part here, like in the bottom here. Still thinking, but yeah, I'm gonna do it on my own. Because how many pro boxers can say that? Yeah, I embroidered my own boxing shorts, my own boxing trunks. I would be more impressed than that than being a pro boxer. All right, that's it. I wanted to talk very briefly, but sorry, it's now 10 minutes long. And yeah, the gym today. I did go to the gym today. It was relatively short. There were barely anybody there today. I just did some mitt works with the owner of the gym again, and he keeps saying the same thing, like, close the distance, do not allow them to box. He just keeps on saying it to me, and then he wanted me to practice a very interesting combination I haven't tried before. He's increasing the, like, do overhands like with my left. So I've been practicing my overhand a lot with him. So, trying to make that white fang happen, right? I think I almost pulled it off last Friday. It's tough. It's really tough to pull off. You gotta have the right timing, the right setting, the right placement, the right footwork, you gotta be at the right place. And you kind of have to trick your opponent. Anyways, the combination was a jab uppercut, which is like normal, but it's like jab uppercut and then overhand. It feels so strange to me. I mean, it's always strange to do two power shots, like two backhand power shots, right? So again, I'm southpaw, so my left, right, is in the back. So doing an uppercut, like doing even just a double uppercut feels weird. A double hook is weird to your body, because you're gonna have to rotate again, right? Of course, you can train it, but it's not gonna feel as fluid and as fast as like a 1-2 1-2, right? But I kind of got used to it, to the combination of like jab, straight, hook, body hook, or bam, bam, and then uppercut, kind of like lower, going down, or like a 1-2, uppercut, hook. Like, I'm used to that. But going uppercut and then overhand, it feels like so far. It feels so strange that I'm like, okay. But also, the opponent wouldn't expect it. So that's interesting. And then after that, I practiced again, because now I can do switch with permission from my owner, the owner of the gym, Kaicho. Like an idea I've had before, which is like a combination moves that I practiced a lot when I was in Filipino martial arts. I'll explain it in words here. If I can film it, I'll try to film it in the next few days, and I'll specifically point it out. Don't know if anybody does this move in boxing, because of course, like actual switching techniques is so rare, and this particular one is exactly the body mechanics that I do that I trained for in Filipino martial arts, that it just feels so natural to me. I'll explain it in words, and hopefully I can catch it on like a shadow boxing thing in the gym, and hopefully I can try it out on the spar. But basically, closing in with a jab, right hand jab, southpaw stance, bam, 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 right? However many, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, and then after that last jab, as I move forward, I am rolling with my head and then stepping with my left foot, which is in the back, going forward, and now it'll become my lead foot. And as I go up, I do a slight turn, and with that movement I tap with the left hand, which is a mix between a straight, like a cross, and a jab, because now it's the lead hand. But I'm just gonna tap because it's more of a check, like, do I have the right distance? And then from there, pull back and hit with an overhand, right? So again, jab, 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 boom. And now left side is now orthodox, bam, overhand. Or even without the left hand, it'll just be going na na na, ooh, boom. But it just feels so natural for me to stick out the left hand there as a check and as a distance checker, and then also to like kind of parry. Boom, boom. You'll understand if you do Filipino martial arts, absolutely. But yeah, it's hard to explain in words. You kind of just have to see it. But it is very hard to execute. I think I've tried to execute just the footwork without the overhand one time, and I got hit on the head, but that was like a year ago. I'm gonna see if I can pull it off, like in a real sparring thing. Anyways, now the video's longer. Sorry. See you guys sometime tomorrow.